So AP is a Christian now? Total Sigma move, said Alex Wasabi. I'm not officially a Christian. I'm kind of reluctant in sharing my like all the details of where I am right now, but because I just don't know where I'm going. But I've been feeling kind of weird lately, and I think maybe it's due to my wife making a step and becoming full Orthodox Christian. I started just embracing some of the things that I had for many years now. My interest in engaging in certain Christian practices, which I avoided for the longest time, but then started doing, and it actually started making me feel better about life and about myself. There is something that I have to say about atheism, and this might sound like I'm kind of using, I don't know, religion or Christianity just as a remedy or something like that. It might kind of be like a reinforcement of Karl Marx's idea that people use religion as painkiller or as medication. I don't care, whatever it is right now. There is a thing about atheism, which is that I know that there are lots of people out there who might be able to live as atheists properly, and who might live their lives, who might go on with their lives, who have fun throughout their lives with atheism and all that. I spent many years just continuing with an atheist mindset, and it has been incredibly difficult for me. Maybe it's because I have a different lifestyle. Maybe it's because I don't engage in I don't know, the daily activities of just having an active, fun life and going partying and all that, and just doing whatever happens during the day. I spend a lot of time thinking about things, and spending my life as an atheist has been extremely difficult for me. I know for some people it works. For me personally, it is very difficult. It's very difficult. I often find myself in a corner of complete hopelessness and emptiness, and I do make sense of finding meaning or drawing my own sense of meaning in this emptiness and hopelessness, but it only works to a point, after which I feel like, you know what? If I really get to the bottom of it, there really is no purpose and no meaning. There really is no future. There really is nothing to look forward to. There really is nothing to live for. And yes, all the values, all the wonderful things in the world, if I really if I really think about them deeply to the end, there really is no reason to believe in right and wrong. There really is no reason to continue and to build a world that I know has no further purpose except that we simply exist here and we're going to die, and there is no reason for me to contribute in any good way to this world around me. Even if I like it for now, I will contribute to it. I don't have to contribute to it. It will just fade away. I will die. It will go on, and the other people around me will die one day, and the planet is all meaningless. The universe is meaningless. Everything is meaningless. There is just nothing there. Nothing at all. There is a bunch of hopelessness, bunch of darkness, and it often pushed me to a very dark place of, why the hell am I even doing anything at all? For the last month or so now, I told my wife one day that I just want to join and go to church with her, and I did go there. After I went to church with her, I didn't really know what to think. I felt a little bit confused and pushed away, and just wanted to spend some time in my own head about it. Didn't know what to really make of it, but I liked some of the things that happened in church. I didn't go the week after that. Then I asked her again. I told her again I want to go again. I actually felt like going this time, and it felt really good. And after church, I talked to people there, and it was kind of funny because people at the church recognized me. And it's like the only place where suddenly more than one person just recognizes me. Apparently, if I go to a Christian environment, there are suddenly many people in some small town just recognizing me from the stuff that I do online. and people sit down and talk to me about things. And I feel the community aspect again. I engage in religious practices. For the last month, I actually started going back to asking for help and praying. And for the longest time, I didn't want to do any such thing. I didn't want to pray. I kind of rejected it. I didn't want to do it. But I sat down and started actually doing it and simply practicing things, even if I don't believe in them. And guess what? It started bringing me a lot of peace and meaning, and putting me in a very everything is okay kind of place. And it feels good. And at this point, if you ask me what I believe, I don't know what I believe. I don't know if I believe in anything at all. But I have been practicing something. And yes, I have been going with some Catholic stuff. I have been practicing the rosary and praying and things like that. And it's very beautiful, and I like doing it. No matter if it's currently if it's true or not, I honestly don't care at this point right now. It's doing very good things, and that's what I'm going with. I'm not really sure what will come after this. That's the most candid explanation of where I have been over the last month or so. That's that. Yeah. David is like, how boring, man. Yeah. David, don't you have to go? You told me that you want to.
Had to go 1,000 years ago. Here you are. You got 50. You got 59 super chats to go. If you spent 1 minute on each super chat, that would still be another hour. If you spend 10 to 15 minutes per super chat, which is what you're doing right now, it's a good. We're gonna be here all night long.